Hi everyone. I just want to make this video talk about very basic information for the very early, very beginner who want to know how to draw the face, human face. And so a lot of information in here will be very boring information for a lot of people. But again, this is for anyone who interested in knowing the golden ratio of face. Golden ratio of face is the relationship between the eyes, nose, ear, mouth, and everything on the face to each other. So that based on the regular people and everyone is different, but if you know about this information, that would help a lot when you draw a human face. So if you want to know, just go along. If you know already about this, don't bother. uh, all right. The human face is normally, when we look at that, is basically we look from the chin, the position of that chin right here, that point right there, and then the top of the head, and we look around the curve around this one. Like that's how so basically how we look at that and how I look at it. And I know from top of the head, which I mean a little bit cushion of the hair up there, but I know where the top of the the skull and the chin, the bottom of chin, the eyes is always divided in half of that, right? So that's one of the first knowledge about this golden ratio of the face, right? And after I look the eye, I know where the eyes is, right? Look around, I draw the face cut like that, and know where the between the eyes somewhere here, because I know it's between that and chin and head right here, right? So I decide that, and then next one we draw the nose, and then when you got the eye right there, okay? So I know, okay, where's the nose goes, where this position of the nose compared with this, and I know the knowledge of golden ratio is that the nose right here is between the eyes and the chin. So between the eyes and the chin right here is always somewhere there in the middle, and that's very simple. You probably, I mean, you look at the photo, probably similar like that, and so you kind of like know, okay, the nose somewhere here. So this is somewhere here. Look like the model right here. You see that between here, between this and that point right here, and that point right here is the same. So depend on the mouth open or not, but it's closed mouth, it should be the same, right? So, and again, I use this model as reference. This model may be not correct. It's like again, everyone have different. Someone have longer jaw, someone have is longer nose, but a perfect person and based on ratio is that between that the nose right here, between that chin and the eyes. And actually, to be exact, it's actually top of the eyes, not in center. In the center of the eye is the center of the between that, but between the nose right here and top of the eyes and the top of the chin is the same, right? So keep in mind that. And then one more thing is that the distance here between the nose and the chins is the same distance between this one and the hairline right here. So the hairline, so you draw the hair or something like that. Some people longer, some people shorter. Of course, the bald people will be way up there. But again, that's the ratio. That's this like very basic information. So if you draw someone, it's like imagine it's from someone else. You said, okay, where the hairline I should start it somewhere hang up, but that's where it's hairline. That is first information for the location of the eyes, the nose, and the chins and the hairline right there. And then okay, next one you draw that you get the eyes, the eye, the nose. Where's the mouth? All right, the mouth is basically between the nose and the chin. However, the line is between exactly middle of the bottom of the nose and the bottom of the chins is the line of the lower lips. I was saying earlier, as I was wrong. I was just want to correct that. Is that line right there is supposed to be in the bottom of the lips, not the center of the mouth. That's knowledge for location of the eyes, the nose, and in terms of vertical downs. Now, is another knowledge piece of information that you should know as well is that when you draw the eyes, okay, you know the eye divides the face in half. If you look like the face between the face and half the nose right here, right? The eye somewhere here. So when you have the eyes, you have the face right here. You have the eyes. You know the eye somewhere between here. Then now we draw the eyes, right? You draw the eye. You draw like that, right? Then how do you know where you start the eyes between this eye right there? So that's what you refer to. This information is golden ratio. Is the length of the eye, the width of the eye. I call it the width of the eye from here to here is the same between the eyes. So okay, so that's very between right here and divide the distance between here right here is the same width of the eyes right here. So this one is the same. Some people closer, some people far apart, but that basically in like that. And then from here out here, how you draw that is mean it kind of like outside of the ear. It's almost the same too. Some people have ear stick longer, but some get less. But fundamental is the distance between our ear and the corner of the eye is the same. So remember that. So now we know that is this direction, how the eyes between the eye, thing like that, and go this direction, go down here, the eye, the nose, and things like that. So basically, when you draw the face, you know the eye between here, between this one and this one right here. So the eye somewhere here, somewhere right here, right? You know that. And then now, where is the eye? How big the eye? Okay, you know it's a divide in half right here, and this one right here. So how do I know where to put this star here? Because I looked between here. I said, okay, this is the same with the eye right here. So this would be the same right here, right? And then the distance right here to the ear is the same caliber from here to here. That's if you look straight, one momentum straight from front like that. All right. So we will talk about when it's angled a little bit later on, but that's how you do it. All right. So we know the eye, distance the eye between the eyes and the nose, and between vertical between the eyes ratio with the contour of the face, where's the nose is and where the mouth is. So now we know this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot right here, this spot right here, this right here. We know this one right here, and then now we know right here. So from there we draw and we look at reference, and then we draw that based on reference. However, when we check, yeah, is that this person compared with ratio, golden ratio is that okay, he had or she had the nose between the eye really close compared with ratio, standard ratio, golden ratio. So Kaplan looked from that. I got that picture. I referred to what knowledge about in standard person, and then I said, yeah, it's his between the eye, it little bit close. So I said, okay, it kind of like that. I look at okay, it should be closer. And this person have real longer nose compared with golden ratio. So that's how I look at. And then when I make the drawing, beside always look at reference and then copy exactly reference, and also I use that knowledge in my back my brain and then think and compare. Said okay, that's how I do. So that piece of information very important for me, right? So that's it. So let's say I draw this and then I put the hair in there, and then I know it's right there and put the hair, and that person, oh yeah, it's way lower. So I sit like that, and then I compare. Is that correct? Yes, it's correct. It's way lower, something like that. Um, okay. Um, right. So let's go to what about right now? You know about this golden ratio on for the face, right? So let's say not a lot of time when you got a picture and draw someone, you paint someone, they rarely look at you at 100% like dead straight to you, like this reference I'm talking right here. Oftentimes you got something like this. Oh no, I'm sorry. Uh, I want to I want to go further. Okay, this is the another reference to show you. Before I go for the other one, is I want to mention about this is the male model. Again, the same thing right here. The same you see that's between right here and between this one, the eyes the same with the eye, and then between the nose right here is the same with this one here and this one here, right here. Boom, right here, same. And the hairline, his hairline is probably somewhere here. So between here, it's the same like that, right? And between the eye right here and this one out the ear is the same. So that's from look straight, right? The mouth, again, I'm sorry, the mouth actually not exactly half. I was earlier. The mouth actually the bottom lips. I'll go back to earlier right here, right? Come back. The bottom lip actually half of that. I will take it back. So take it back that part, okay? And go back in here. The bottom lips again is the same with that, right? All right. So okay, now you're looking straight. What about sideways? Exactly sideways. The same. You see the nose right here. The same with the bottom. The same with the upper lid of eye, and then this the same with the hairline. Right. Right. That's how the side view. That's related to that we're talking earlier right here. Okay. So what about the ear? Okay, the ear you already have that. You know that from here is right here, right? But how do I know where this right here relate to inside? And some people have longer ears, some have bigger ears, small. Again, it's everyone different, but they still a lot of time follow that golden ratio. Is the ear top the ear and bottom ear is almost is same level with the eyes right here. Okay, so let's say in the side view you draw the ear, you see that right here. Look at the same. So let's say you draw some person in your memory. So when you have this one right here, nose, mouth right here, right? The hair like that, right? And you know the eye somewhere here, right? And then now where to put the ear? Well, normally I draw the ear is I know it's here's the upper eye, so I kind of like go straight out right here. Over here I know it's right here, so I'm gonna make the ear right here, some kind like that, right? That's the ear right there. All right. So that kind of like you see right here is right here, the same as like that. That's this the length of the ear. All right. Let's go back here. Okay. Now another question is that the ear. How I know the top right here, I know it here, but how do I know where at this point right here stop? Because I know it's the ear cut like into the square shape like that. So what I do is how do I know the distance from here to here? Again, like, everyone different, some closer, but the idea I normally say is okay, from top of this die right here to top of the chin, okay, and top of the back of here is the same, almost identical. So keep in mind that when you draw people per person right here, you draw like that, right? The nose and things like that. And then now you know the top right here, the chin right here, the eye somewhere in the middle right here. And how do I go? How far I go? Right here, all the way right here. everyone different, but basically standard person is the back of this one right here. It's the same distance from here to here, like that, right? So basically, like I way too high, far I need to go that way. And then everyone have hair, so sometimes hair is thicker, especially girl maybe thicker and things like that. So I know that back of that one right here. So hair will be go out like that, long. This guy with short hair maybe something like be somewhere right here, like that, right? So that's the idea. All right. And also, if I do after that, I have the ear somewhere here, not in the center of that. Further, like then, and I have the ear right here. So that's the idea. All right. Again, one more time, mentioned earlier is that not a lot of time when you draw someone, it's not deadly like straight in front like that or 100% like side like that. Oftenly, it's like this. Let me hide this. Right. So a lot of time you got it's like either like this, right? So how do I know when I draw that? Because I use ratio like I talked earlier, and from here angle right here, I don't see how can I know. It's no much different. The only thing is use your imagination from like you look direct from here, and then okay, it's a hairline, it's the top right here, the chin right here, so the ear is the eye somewhere in middle right here, and the nose from here between like that. Let's say I could look from this angle like that, look from this way. So cut like from here, so the bottom of the nose right here, and the bottom lips right here in the middle. So that's how I kind of get an idea when I compare. Okay, that's how I go compare from top to down, right? But what about the sideways? What about the eye, the length of the eye? What I do normally, I look at, okay, I look distant with real preference how far this one go in, and then okay, from here I see that. Now when I draw the eye, I know the eye this one is bigger than this one, because when I look straight it's the same, but right now I look sideways, it can be the same, so they be smaller. And I draw this one right here, right? And now I don't refer this one anymore. I look this one how far this one go, and I just draw that, and then I know, okay, behind this where the gap right here, so I can draw like that. So I use, and then I draw the ear. Okay, where's the ear go? I know the ears. Okay, same distance right here, same this one right here, and then I draw that. So I know that top right here, top right there, right? So that's how I use when I imagine draw someone, right? Of course, when I draw based on photo, I look the photo as the source I can copy from then. The golden ratio is just the back in my head to use a reference, but it's not the one I should follow. I should follow reference, but it means it's actual knowledge. It's very good knowledge to have it with you when you paint something or draw someone. You see, make sure the proportion is correct. It is good information to have. All right. So let's talk about this right now. Just the model. Let's use, what about the real photo? Let's talk about real photo. Let's say right here. The same. I mean, some people have makeup and make it eye look feel bigger a little bit, like for a girl nowadays. They do that a lot. Look at this girl. You feel like, wow, her eye huge. But if you look at that, you know that she have a lot of makeup in there. Like I make it like actually her eyes somewhere right there only. But it make it feel like a little bit longer. It make it wider, something like that, right? So the same distance here from here to here, the same with the eye right here, and the same with this, the ear. Like, but this one is kind of like off a little bit, not 100%. That's straight to your point of view. Um, but again, this bottom the her nose right here is the same from here to here. So right here, and then this one No, I take it back. Man, I keep forgetting because here the thing is, I keep talking about the eyes in the center of that, and then after draw that, the upper eye right here, the upper right here, and the right here is the same. Keep in mind that, and this one is the same. This girl have a little bit like, yeah. Again, you see reference compare with your knowledge. Normally it should be somewhere here, but I mean, her no, her hairline a little bit longer, taller, so her forehead. But one more thing you had a patience about this is that that is like when you look perfectly perpendicular to the face. But nowadays, when you got photo, there's a lot of things depend on the camera lens. Sometimes it make it proportion is like different because the camera perspective in the camera is like distorting out a little bit, so you have to keep in mind that. Okay, again, this information is not the rule you have followed, but it's good extra information for you to know, right? So in this one the same, you mean like she have a lot of hair in there, she have, but you had, I know that when look is, yeah, the training right here. So if you draw some person or something and you just, yeah, something off, is her eye a little bit too close to each other, or maybe too far each other, or maybe the nose is too short, uh, and maybe the mouth, line mouth is too low below, or maybe to go up, the chin too long, or something like that. Those informations you should check, right? So if you feel like, okay, is there something off there? And like right here, the same, same right here, the same right here, the same right here, and that is the golden ratio. And the same right here, the same right here, the same right here, the same right here, the same right here. But of course, it's covered with. What about old person? The same, no much different. The same long distance from here, the same from here to here. When you get an older, there's a fold, skin folding, like you know, make your eye actually smaller. But think about it, is his eye actually go further this way and go this way, and then actually the distance here is the same distance here. With nose right here, this thing is the camera look down further down, so the nose go down further, right? So his inside should somewhere here because his nose brow like around like that, but the camera look from there instead go like that. So you know, make the camera make it cover to the mouse, so it feel like the nose actually go longer, but because the camera angle. All right, so let's go to the next one. The same. This is side view of the old man. The same right here, right? If you look, you look like this, like that, could be off because it's not perfect, which is fade. If you look like that, exact like that, because this like his face from here like that, so that means this one from here, and this from here, and this from here is the same from here to here, and this low lip is right here to here, right? And this one is cut like from here, but hair lost. So that's why. And then again, this straight out like that. This nose right here, and he have a little bit higher than normal. And then that if you look from like that, so again, you see same everywhere now. All right. So what about look at the old master? How they do it? See the same. When you look angle like that, is of course they draw this from live person. So see, apply to golden, the same exactly golden. Uh, and then this one right here, same with this, same this, same. So here's another one the same. It's no much different. Right here, the same. Right here, the same. From chin right here, she had a little bit full chin, so it's from angle look a bit go up a little bit. So that's why it's a bit you can see a little bit longer from here, but fundamental the same thing. So that's it. So today I just really have really quick clip talking about what is the golden. I'm sorry. What is the golden ratio on face, and that how does it help you when you actually start drawing or painting your portrait. That's it. Very boring information for a lot of people, but you might know already. You might kind of, yeah, yeah, might be a good idea to refresh memory. But I thought it's a good idea to mention. All right, thanks a lot.